So our dear devotees, today, like I said, is the most sacred and joyous day. We are gathered here not only to witness the beautiful spiritual milestone in the life of our dear Sanjana Mataji, but it's also an especially auspicious time. Today is a celebration of Tulasi Vivah. Tulsi Devi plays a very important role in our spiritual lives. Today Sanjana Mataji will receive the chanting beads, the Tulsi beads. She'll also receive the Tulsi neck beads that she'll come wear. And Tulsi Devi, we worship her every day. Every offering that goes on the lotus feet of the Lord, Tulsi Devi is at his lotus feet. She's a pure devotee of the Lord, available to us in living, breathing form. Today is a celebration of her. Also this weekend marks the final days of the holy month of Kartik. It's the most spiritually potent time, month of the year. In this month, every devotional act, every offering, every sincere prayer to Krishna is multiplied many times over. It is said that even a small step taken toward Lord Krishna in this month of Kartik brings great spiritual advancement. So what to speak of performing such a deeply significant act as initiation? This is a formal commitment of the soul on the path of pure devotional service. Truly, Krishna has arranged this timing out of his affection. The Lord is very pleased. He's very pleased when a devotee makes a vow to serve him wholeheartedly. And how fortunate we are that this divine ceremony is taking place in such a blessed atmosphere with such wonderful devotees here to give their audience and their blessings. In Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu declares, he says, Brahmanda Pramite Kona Bhagyavana Jiva Guru Krishna Prasade Paya Bhakti Lata Lija. The living entities wander throughout countless universes. Brahmanda Brahmita. You know what is Brahman? You know what Brahma? Who is Brahma? He's the creator of the universe. And what is Anda? Egg. It's an egg-shaped Anda, right? That's what it's a Sanskrit word. Brahma's egg. We are roaming around this little egg. It's very big, it's not little. Billions of miles. Countless such universes. But Guru Krishna Prasade Paye Bhakti Lata Leech. But by the mercy of Krishna, by the mercy of Guru, the soul, Kona Bhagyavan, some very fortunate soul, gets the seed of devotional service. So this moment reminds us of how rare, how precious this moment truly is. There are millions, billions of living beings wandering through material existence, trillions, searching for happiness, fulfillment, searching for love. But only very few come to receive this Bhakti Lata Beej. That's why it says, Kono Bhagyavan Jeev. And that seed is received only when two forms of mercy come together. The mercy of Krishna and the mercy of spiritual master. So the fact that Sanjana Mataji is sitting here today ready to take this sacred vow is not an accident. It is a result of Krishna's mercy, Srila Prabhupada's mercy, and her own humble, determined effort over not just a few years, but over lifetimes. It's a culmination of that. We often think that this system of accepting Guru is something that only ordinary souls in the material world do. But even the Supreme Lord Himself demonstrates this principle, isn't it? When Lord Krishna appeared on earth, He accepted his Guru, Sandipani Muni. Yes, he took initiation. He shaved his head. When Lord Ram appeared, He accepted Vashishta Muni. When Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared, He accepted Ishwarapuri. Why would the Supreme Lord, who is the original, Vande Krishna, Jagat Guru, who is the original source of all knowledge, why would He need to accept a Guru? Because He wants to teach us the principle of humility, the principle of obedience to the spiritual parampara, fidelity. Through His example, the Lord tells us, if you wish to approach me, you have to do it through the authorized channel, through my devotee, who I recognize. Serve and learn from that one devotee, or those devotees, who are carrying my message, and who have carried it from their master. So this initiation is not a ritualistic, mechanistic formality. It is an entrance into a sacred bond. It connects us through our Guru Parampara all the way to Krishna Himself. This is also not an optional step. Prabhupada is very clear on this. Prabhupada writes in Chaitanya Charitamrita, in the purport, he said, one should always remember that a person who is reluctant to accept initiation is sure to be baffled in his endeavor to go back to Godhead. One who is not properly initiated may present himself as a great devotee, but in fact he is sure to encounter many stumbling blocks on the path of progress towards spiritual realization, with the result that he must continue his term of material existence without relief. It is imperative, therefore, that one accept a spiritual master if it desires to gain the favor of the Lord. Think about it. Prabhupada did it. His Guru did it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did it. Lord Krishna did it. Lord Ram did it. This is not an optional step. So Prabhupada used the word, it is imperative, twice. He said, it is imperative that a serious person accept a bona fide spiritual master in terms of Shastric injunction. So everything you're going to see here today, it is done completely according to Shastra. Shastric Praman. And who has made this relationship possible for us? Our very own beloved, His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. He's the founder Acharya of ISKCON. Srila Prabhupada didn't just give us books or temples or rituals. He gave all that, but He gave us the essence of bhakti. Pure love of Krishna expressed through service, through compassion, and community. He traveled the world alone at the age of 70 to fulfill His spiritual master's order. And He built a movement based on cooperation. He said, your love for me will be shown by how you cooperate. So understanding Srila Prabhupada's mood means more than just quoting him. It means embodying his heart. His simplicity, his strictness, his compassion, and his determination to give Krishna to everyone. Sanjana Mataji, by living humbly, by singing Kirtan joyfully, She sings very nicely. You should hear her. She also dances with great joy for the Lord. And by caring for your family, Mataji, and serving the deity at your home and the devotees with so much gratitude, you are walking in the same mood that Srila Prabhupada has so beautifully taught us. So in this age of Kali, there's so many distractions and so many temptations and so much confusion. But the ancient Kali Sankaran Upanishad gives us one clear path. Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nameva Kevalam, Kalo Nasteva, Nasteva, Nasteva Gatiranyatha. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, there is no other way, no other way, no other way. Only the chanting of the holy name. So therefore, Prabhupada gave us very practical daily discipline. We chant 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra and follow 4 regular principles. Listen carefully. It's going to be a quiz. No meat eating, at least for her. No meat eating, no intoxication, no illicit sex, no gambling. These principles are not punishments, they are protections. They help us rise above the modes of passion and ignorance that keep the mind restless and the heart impure. When these impurities are removed, the bhakti lata bij, the seed of bhakti, grows strong and healthy and nourished by hearing and chanting. So that's the process. The process is chanting Hare Krishna, avoiding sinful activities. But remember the goal. The goal is Krishna. Okay? We are the servants of Krishna, identify additional parts and parcels. So the mood of chanting is what? How should we chant? Trinadapi Sunichena, Taroriva Shrishna, Amanina Manadina, Kirtanaya Sada. That you should chant with a humble state of mind, thinking oneself Lord in the street, a straw in the street, more tolerant than a tree, and devoid of all sense of false prestige. And be ready to give full respect to all others. Amanina Manadena. So, the essence is what? Relationship is clear. We are all eternal servants of Krishna. The process is clear. Chant the holy name, sincerely follow the regular principles, and serve with love. And the goal is clear. To awaken Krishna Prem, love for God. The dormant love of God within our hearts. That's Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojan. Sambandha is that we are servants of Krishna. Abhideya is a process. Process is what? Chanting Hare Krishna and living sinless lives. And the goal is love of God. It's very simple. It's only 3 things. You understand these 3 things, you understand everything in Krishna consciousness. So now let us all join together in celebrating this divine moment by calling out the Lord with full hearts and joyful voices. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Okay. So now I'll call upon Sanjana Mataji. Some of you may not know Sanjana Mataji. Sanjana Mataji is the mother of Swapnil Prabhu and the wife of Shyam Gopal Prabhu. They live in Clifton, New Jersey, and she's been serving and coming to the temple. She's been practicing Krishna consciousness for several years now. She's also a pretty serious tax collector, so don't mess with her. She works in the state of New Jersey, in the township of Clifton area, and she takes taxes from everybody. So you can't just get. Yes, don't be fooled by her, soft smile and everything. When she comes down and is very accomplished in the world. Wonderful mother, wonderful wife, exemplary devotee, and so it's such a joy to see devotee coming forward and accepting a formal connection with the Lord. So, Sanjana Mataji, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. So, if you can first list, there are 10 offenses to be avoided in the chanting of the holy name. You can list those offenses. And then after that, you'll be taking some vows, so you can also say it. So first, let's start with the 10 offenses.
Hare Krishna Gurudev, Dandot Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to the Srila Prabhupada. So the 10 offenses are: first offense is blaspheme the devotees who dedicated their lives for propagating the holy name of the Lord. Second is to consider demigods like Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma, names to be equal to be, are the independent to be Lord Vishnu. Third is disobey the orders of the spiritual master. Fourth is to consider chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination. Fifth is to give some interpretation to the holy name of the Lord. Number 6, to blaspheme the Vedic scripture or the scripture pursuant to the Vedic version. Number 7, to commit the sinful activities on the strength of the holy name. Number 8, to consider the chanting of the Hare Krishna as one of the as an auspicious ritualistic activities which offered in the Vedas as a protective activities. Number 9 is to instruct the faithless person the holy name of the Lord. Number 10, to not have complete faith in the chanting and maintain chanting of the holy name of the Lord and maintain the material attachment. Even after understanding the instruction in this matter, it is also an offense to be inattentive while chanting.
Very nice. Excellent. So today we're doing very serious. This is a momentous point. You're going to be taking vows. So there are 4 things you're going to avoid and 1 thing that you're going to do daily. So please make your vow before the deity today.
I vow to chant daily minimum 16 rounds of Hare Krishna Mahamantra, and also follow the 4 regulative principles. No meditating, no gambling, no intoxication, and no illicit sex outside the marriage.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Dear Bhaktin Sanjana Parab, Mataji, following in the eternal principle of Parampara, taking Srila Prabhupada's and Lord Chaitanya's order to expand the Sankirtan movement as my life and soul, and depending on their mercy and the mercy of the previous acharyas and the mercy of my own spiritual master, His Holiness Sasurdas Goswami Maharaj, and all the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are like wish-fulfilling trees, I am exceedingly pleased to accept you as my duly initiated disciple, and therefore a great grand disciple of ISKCON founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Sri Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and a member of the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. May all the previous acharyas and the ocean of mercy, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, along with Lord Nityananda Prabhu, who is the embodiment of Guru Tattva, shower you with their grace. I am very joyful, overjoyed in awarding you the name Suranjana Radha Devi Dasi. Suranjana Radha Devi Dasi. Suranjana Radha Devi Dasi ki. So Suranjana Radha Devi Dasi. Suranjana Radha refers to Srimati Radharani, who beautifies and gives joy. The word Ranjan means to give great joy. And Suranjana means very beautifully giving great joy. And one of the names of Srimati Radharani is Suranjana Radha. Suranjana. And it fills the world with color, with the color of devotion, with charm and divine happiness that uplifts every heart. So may Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu empower you to spread the Sankirtan movement all over the world and keep the transcendental vibration going always. Hare Krishna. Hare
एष धूपः समुद्भवनामाग्ने नमः। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। एष दीपः समुद्भवनामाग्ने नमः। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम राम हरे हरे। एतानि पुष्पाणि समुद्भवनामाग्ने वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपादेभ्यः स्वाहा।
ओम भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपादेभ्यः स्वाहा।
ओम दीक्षा गुरवे श्रीमते मदन-गोपाल दास स्वाहा। ओम मंत्रेणं क्रियाहीनं भक्तिहीनं जनार्दन यत्पूजितं मया देव परिपूर्ण तदस्तु मे स्वाहा। अपराध सहस्राणि क्रियन्ते हरिणीं मया दासोऽहमिति मत्समस्व मधुसूदन स्वाहा। ओम प्रतिज्ञा तव गोविंद न मे भक्त प्रणश्यन्ति इति संतृष्य प्राणाय संधारयाम्यहं स्वाहा स्वाहा स्वाहा। अब आप लोग खड़े हो जाओ, थोड़ा आरती करेंगे।
स्टैंड अप।
ओम नमो ब्रह्मण्य देवाय गो ब्रह्मण्य हिताय च जगदीताय कृष्णाय गोविंदाय नमो नमः। ओम पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। प्रणाम करो। दीक्षा डन।
Couple of words, and then we do kirtan. Ganesha ki jai.
Hare Krishna. So firstly, let's congratulate Suranjana Radha Devi Dasi. It's a wonderful moment in anybody's life to take this commitment, take this formal commitment to the Guru and to the holy name and chant regularly and use this mechanism. It said initiation is the beginning. Initiation is the beginning of the process, and during the beginning of, now that you've started in this process, your journey is guaranteed if you just follow the path. So it's wonderful to see all devotees, many devotees formally take this formal commitment process of Diksha, surrender to a spiritual master, and take seriously spiritual life, and make this best use of this rare, valuable human form of life. So congratulations again, and we wish you all the best.
So I want to thank all of you for your kind blessings. I want to especially thank His Grace Nilmani Prabhu for really giving us a lot of inspiration in getting this done. I want to thank His Grace Balram Prabhu for being the rock of this puja. I want to thank Shyam Gopal Prabhu. I want to thank Gopishwari Mataji. I want to thank Venu Madhuri Mataji,
This is the God brother, God sister of Sanjana Radha Mataji. So now the family and everyone's welcome to come and do pradakshina of the Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare